Welcome back to my mental health and crime channel. My name is Huda London. This is for education purpose only. This is the case of the Idaho quadruple murders. May the four victims rest in peace, condolence to their families, and may the correct justice be served. Today, I'm making a clip from Antalya, Turkey. A beautiful, beautiful town in Turkey next to Greece. I'm at, what's it called? Cornayara Beach actually. And it's quite empty today. It's not that many people. Quite a treat because it usually gets packed. See the mountains there? It reminds me of the mountains in Tenerife. Then you have our hotels there. I love Turkey. It's a beautiful place. Today I'd like to talk about Xana and E. I personally believe that if the police, gets Xana and E's timeline right, they will definitely find out who were the targets, what were the motives, etc. Nobody knows the correct timelining of Xana and E. Xana's father last spoke to her at midnight. The father said that Xana said she's going to be at home chilling. Well, the question is, where was E? Was he with Xana? Or was he at the Sigma Chi fraternity party? Because we've allegedly heard that there was a fight at the Sigma Chi fraternity party with the Davids, allegedly, and with E and Xana. What was that about? There was bad words exchanged. The couple told David Lott, basically is addicted to substance like steroids, and that must have done a toll. So the question is, where was E and Xana that night? Did they make it home alive? Or could they have been assaulted on the way home? Is the question. We clearly heard a female yelling, "Stop it, stop," at the body cam of the undercover cop in Banfield. What was that about? And who was that? Was that Maddie? Could that have been Maddie? Could that have been Kaylee? Because that was around 2:54. Let's not forget, Maddie and Kaylee made the last phone call around 2:54. Guys, I really do apologize. I have to keep on changing the direction of my camera because there are many people on the beach and some of them are passing by my camera, so I definitely have to give them that privacy and the mindfulness. So that's the reason I keep turning the camera. But then what a beautiful sight. What a beautiful sight. The sun is going down. They have jet skis, they have gas balloons. Oh, not gas balloons, what's it called that? Hot balloons? Oh, they have a lot of activities here. Going back to this case, I really want to know where Xana and E were. Isn't it a coincidence that the president of Sigma Chi said that they don't have a CCTV camera, and we are talking about a fraternity that has definitely over 40 to 50 boys, maybe even over 100. So what if any incidents happen? What if robbery happens? What if something else happens? Aren't they supposed to have a camera? Did they do something with the camera? Or did they make sure that day that they didn't have a camera running? There were 4 to 5 figures that clearly ran from the direction of 1122 Kings Road. And those figures ran towards the direction of Sigma Chi. So the question is, were they investigated properly? I personally don't believe anyone was investigated properly. Look at Jack S. He managed to go to Boise, Idaho, while he was the last person who was with Maddie and Katie. He actually even told Maddie and Katie. He told Maddie, you know they're going to get you for that, Maddie. That is a threat. Why did he threaten Maddie? What were they going to get Maddie for? What did Maddie do that was going to get Maddie unalived? Because that's exactly what happened. He passed that threat, and a couple of hours later, Maddie, Kaylee, Xana, and Ethan were all unalived. Could that just be a coincidence? I doubt. Was Showalter, hoodie guy, sent to follow the girls home because they knew what was going on? Maybe there was someone at home. Because we clearly saw how upset Showalter was when the girls left without him. And pay attention to hoodie guy's jacket. He has something that looks like a weapon on one side of his pocket. So the question is, was any of these people investigated? Could the people who have done this horrific unalivings been part of the people who are watching the Twitch stream at the Grub truck? I believe that's completely possible. Why was David Lott standing with his hands in his pocket and staring at Maddie and Kaylee? At least for a good 10 minutes. And look, as soon as Maddie and Kaylee entered the Grub truck with Jack Showalter, David Lott and his two friends turned their backs towards the cashier so that Maddie and Kaylee couldn't see that they were there. Why did he turn his back? What was he hiding? Could it be possible that the fight had already happened with Xana and E? Xana and E could have been unalived much earlier than we think. When the crowd was yelling, Xana, Xana, no Xana, that was around 2:10. That was between 2:05 to 2:15. So I personally believe, and I've always said that this was two separate targets. Maddie and Kaylee were unalived later on. That's what I personally believe. It's been almost 2 years and a month, and my research hasn't changed, unless the police know something else, which they definitely could know. Is this a cover-up? Was this an inside job? What was the motives? What could have been so bad that these 4 students did that their precious lives were taken. This was a targeted attack. So was it the 4 victims that were the target? Was it Maddie and Kaylee? Because like Steve said, he didn't have to go upstairs. Or they didn't have to go upstairs. I've always said I believe all 4 victims were the targets. Or it could be possible that maybe Xana was the target and that's why he had to go. And maybe Maddie was the target and because she and Kaylee were sleeping in the same bed, they both had to go. Or it could have been Kaylee that was the target since she had a soccer. Let's not forget that. And I really believe, I've always said that Kaylee, I personally believe, had a soccer. She definitely had a soccer. Because I don't believe the guy from the vape shop, the manager, would just come out and make a lie like that and say that Maddie told him that we are always surrounded Kaylee because Kaylee has a soccer. The soccer was seen, one time Kaylee saw the soccer in front of the corner club and it was during the daytime. Kaylee knew herself that she could have been in danger because let's not forget, Kaylee was studying home the last month. I wonder why. Kaylee came to show off her new Land Rover. There are many things I personally believe that the parents are not even telling us. And I'm sure if Kaylee had a soccer, her parents knew about it, but there must be some reason that they do not want to open it yet. That's why I'm really anticipating and waiting for this trial to start. I want to know if BK was innocent, why did he come back at 9:15, 9:12? Is it because he realized that he forgot his knife sheet? Could that be the reason? Let me know guys in the comments section. What do you all think about BK allegedly coming back between 9 to 9:20? Did he come to check if the police had arrived and the ambulances? Did he come to see if he could sneak in and get his knife and knife sheet? And he must have realized it was too late. Could BK have been rented? BK's alibi doesn't make sense to me, honestly. There's so many times that I actually believe that it was many people who did it. It was multiple of suspects. It wasn't one only. But I still believe that BK could have been one of the suspects working with them. Why was his phone on flight mode? Please like, share and subscribe.